Okay, what I'm going to try and do, which is I did in Nissan, is give folks a look around and see what's here. And this morning, well, it's Martin Luther King Day when I'm doing this here in America. And so it's going to be more like a weekend. And we're on Drew Street, the 1100 block in Clearwater. And we're heading east. I'm going to the Publix Market. And this is, I don't know what this thing flashing in front of me is. It's not trash day. So, whoops, and the sun has slapped me in the eyes. But the other thing I can't quite see, or I can see, luckily, it's a cold morning and things are steaming up and stuff like that. Another thing I'm going to have to do eventually here is scrape that sticker off the front. That's the old state of Virginia inspection sticker. Off to the left is golf course, which you can't see. There's really thick ground fog out there, and blowing into the road is something I don't really know what it is, and it didn't look too big, so I didn't worry about it. Anyhow, I really don't know what that thing is up there, but never mind. I'm going to the Publix supermarket this morning. Whoa, that guy pulled out. Must be some Thai drivers here in town for the winter. It's cold. It was about 7°C this morning. Anyhow, in general, the roads are obviously quite good. And that's that. So we're turning on to Highland. I think it's the name of the road anyhow. And strangely, America is also a lot like Thailand in that traffic lights are buggers. As you can see, okay, now we're on this residential area. Drew Street is sort of a mixture of residential and strip malls. And the street here between Drew Street, or most of it, is pretty residential. Now here, where this Gulf to Bay Road we're coming to is really all strip malls and commercial car dealerships and stuff like that. It's always nice catching that light green because that's a major street, and it's a long light. I mean, on the road, okay, my vehicle here is 10 years old, but I get 25 miles to the gallon. But in town, especially in areas like this, it can dip down below 20 because I spend so much time sitting at traffic lights. Ahead here on the left, which you really can't see much of, is big YMCA, which is really great, and depending on what happens and how long I'm in America, I may quit Anytime Fitness, which I go to on a regular basis, almost, well, 5 times a week, enjoying this because they have a sauna and steam room and swimming pool and all that kind of stuff. So that's kind of cool. Okay, on the right here is a little bit of a strip mall. Grocery store, liquor store, restaurants, that kind of stuff. Price of gas is well below $2 a gallon in the area here, which makes it really nice. A few bars around, I haven't really, I don't have much interest in drinking with anybody, so that's that. This is the Clearwater area. For some reason, it's got the least expensive petrol around. When I get outside of here doing my road trips to state parks and stuff like that, it'll go up as high as 25 cents more outside of town. And there's an app called the Gas Buddy app, which is really quite good, but you got to be careful if you're using, everybody uses debit cards. The thing here, it's really great, but they don't consider it cash at petrol stations. So if it's $1.94 a gallon cash, it's like $1.96 a gallon using your petrol card. But as you can see, there's not, in this part of town and on these roads, there's not really an awful lot of traffic. But I just want to start this off and give you all, same as in Isan, this is sort of Isan moments in Florida. That guy was far enough ahead to cross. It wasn't a time move. It was, completely normal. And then, most people keep their lights on all the time here in the States, which is something I wish they'd start recommending in Thailand, because, when I got ran off the road, it was on a rainy day by a guy. Wow, I can't see a damn thing here. Okay, there we go. By a guy, or two guys, taking up the whole road. Okay, there we go. Anyhow, and it's early in the morning, and it's basically a holiday, and it's cold outside. This Publix is going to be pretty empty. And it's Publix. I guess I should do a tour of one of these supermarkets, and Publix is one of my favorites. And also here in America, pedestrians. It's just the opposite of Thailand. Pedestrians, they'll walk right in front of you because they know you're supposed to stop. And pedestrians have the right of way. And that's that. And we'll wrap this whole thing up as I pull up here. And a lot of handicap parking too. That's another major one. And don't park if you shouldn't.